Leos, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. It's for all my Leos, Sun, Rising, Venus, men and women. We're now covering April 18th to the 24th, as you can see below. And this week on the 20th, guys, we are shifting from cardinal fire Aries into fixed earth Taurus. And clearly now in spring, or I guess whichever season you are in the world. On the same day, we also have Juno, the asteroid, moving into Pisces. So what is this bringing in? Soulmates, long-term relationships, partnerships, commitments, long-term dreams, goals, anything that will stand the test of time, especially with like love and partnership relationships. I feel like that is coming into the picture, or we are going to be attracting that. I honestly, with this energy, would not be surprised if people are falling in love, meeting the love of their lives, their soulmates, getting engaged, married, into relationships. Quick little funny story. My brother's good friend was on a trip this past weekend or the past week, Mexico City or something, and I jokingly was like, I'll watch him fall in love and meet the girl of his dreams. Tell me why yesterday, that is exactly what happened. I was like, it's crazy. Like, you just never know what can happen. You never know what can happen. So be open to it, guys. Okay, but then the next day on the 21st, we do have Saturn squaring the North Node in Taurus. So this day may feel kind of tense. It may not affect everybody, but definitely feels like the energy, like reality, life could be like kicking you in the butt or punching you in the face a little bit. But it's not to beat us down. It's to help us learn to keep our thoughts, our mind in check, and also our actions in check, and make sure they're working together cohesively, not against each other. And sometimes our thoughts are somewhere else, and then our actions are somewhere else, and that's when we run into problems. So maybe around this day, it's just good to take it easy on yourself. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. I know we want to like get everything right now, but set up a plan, be patient with yourself, and don't get discouraged if like what you want is not attainable right now. It doesn't mean you can't have it. It just means maybe you gotta extend the time a little bit or find a different game plan, but you can always pivot. Don't feel discouraged. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on yourself. Even if it feels like there's a few more obstacles up ahead, you can swerve, find your way around it, but don't give up, okay? Because this could be a day where you're just like fighting with yourself, or you just feel like everything's against me. It's okay, don't worry, we're all in this together. And life is like a journey. We just are gonna continue. We just have to continue learning every day. And some days are really good, some days are not, but never stop trying. Keep going, okay? All right, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, so my beautiful Leos, when it comes to your health, it feels like you guys are acting fast or thinking fast. Maybe you're moving around really fast this week, or you just feel a little bit kind of like impatient more than usual, or maybe you're usually kind of running low on patience, but this week it just feels like you're just like, you have no time to waste. You like got no patience, no tolerance. Some of you could be driving really fast, so take it easy on the road, please. I don't want you guys getting into trouble or getting a ticket or getting into an accident. So please be careful while you're driving or moving any vehicle of some sort, bicycle, car, truck, whatever. And also be careful with any like sharp objects, that you're not like you don't accidentally like cut yourself just because you're like grabbing it so fast, or like, you know, you don't grab it the right way. So just be careful. I feel like I sound like such a mom right now, but I care about you guys. I want you to be okay. So just be careful that you don't hurt yourself while you're getting to a rush. Like if you have to be somewhere at a certain time, just leave a little bit earlier if possible. But I know sometimes it's hard. But give yourself some time, and just be careful around any like sharp objects as well. Okay? All right. And then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, feels like you're very energized, very motivated, very passionate this week. You could have a lot of ideas. You're just like, I want to do this, and maybe you want to do everything at the same time, and that's good. Maybe some of you are like overachievers and perfectionists, but you just don't want to put too much on your plate. Like you can probably get it all done, but maybe not all in one day. You can kind of spread it out or just make a plan. But you just don't want to like put too much on your plate and then like get disappointed or get burnt yourself out, you know, like burn out and then feel like you can't function the next few days. So just take it easy. Like if you have great ideas, like go for it. I support you, boo. Like do what you gotta do, but also be realistic and don't put too much on your plate as well, like more than you can handle. Just know when it's like, okay, I've reached my limit, this is good, I'll save the rest for the next day, and just keep your priorities in check. Like, what's the most important things I need to do today? Okay, I'll do those, and then if I have time, I'll do the rest. If not, I'll move that to the next day. But if you can have a little calendar or agenda, a list for yourself, it really does help. Like, helps me a lot. Just keep a little post-it note or on your phone or your notes or something. But you can have a lot of ideas, a lot of energy this week, and so you just want to make sure that you're man, I had the word in my brain, I lost it. You just want to make sure that when you are very energetic or you have a lot of creativity, imagination, that you're putting it into things that matter most, into the priorities, and you don't let that energy go to waste. Okay, but it feels like you got a lot of passion and energy on your side, so use it wisely and be productive and efficient with it. Okay, you could be working side by side with another fire sign, maybe like yourself, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Maybe you guys are both like energizing each other or like motivating each other, and you guys can be working really well with each other. Okay, but this could be a very highly creative time. You just want to make sure you're putting that energy into things that that matter the most. Okay, all right, so good things happening. When it comes to your love relationships and dating, on your side we have the 3 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, and the High Priestess. All right, so some of you have Pisces somewhere in your chart. Okay, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the 3 of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups. Lovely. All right, so as far as who you could be dealing with, definitely could be another fire sign like yourself, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. But of course, it does not have to be any of those signs. It could be any sign. Like I always say to you guys, it could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out, or be a mixed match of one of those. But it feels like this is like a secret crush. Either both of you have a secret crush on each other, or one of you has a secret crush on the other, and then eventually the other person's going to start to have a secret crush on the other, and eventually you guys are going to reveal it to each other, or like start getting closer, talk to each other. Okay, it just feels like a secret crush is going to be turning into something more. So 3 is repeated twice here, so I feel like you guys are within each other's surroundings already. Maybe you live close to each other, you're in the same city, town, or you go to the same school, or you work at the same place, or you have the same internship, or you see each other, you know, at a certain time every day, or it just feels like you're in each other's surroundings, or maybe they're in your group of friends, or you kind of know about them, or you kind of know of each other possibly. It could be like that, or you're just kind of friends, or you work or go to school with each other, but it feels like you're in each other's surroundings, or they're close to you, even if you haven't met this person. Maybe this is like a new person at work or at school, and you're just like, who is that? Like, I want to talk to them. Like, I don't know who that is yet. And you're going to be working together, or you're going to be seeing each other more, or being around each other possibly. And I feel like you are holding it in. You don't want to tell them that you like them, but you really do like them, or you really do have a crush on them. You're always hoping like, oh, I hope I get a shift next to them, or I hope my class is with them, or I hope I see them today, like, or I hope I get assigned a group project with them. Like, whatever the case is, it's like you really do like them, or you see something there. You just like are trying not to like get your hopes up, I guess. You're trying to be like practical about it, but it's like the more you hold it in, the more just like like burns inside of you. So there is someone here you may have a crush on, or they are the ones that have a crush on you, or both of you are going to end up having a crush on each other. Okay, it just feels like it's going to be mutual, and you're trying to hold it in. You may be trying to hold it in like, oh my gosh, I really like them, but it's okay, it's like I don't want to say it, let me just try to act cool, keep it cute, keep it classy. And then boom, this person asks you out, or they may be like, hey, what are you doing? Or do you want to go get coffee? Or do you want to go get lunch together? Like, oh, we both have a break at this time, or there's this new spot, should we go together? Like, they just like friendly bring it up. It's not like a date, but it's kind of like a date. And since you like them, or since you have a crush on them, it's like you're like freaking out on the inside, but you're like, yeah, sure. But on the inside, you're like, oh my gosh, like, I'm gonna hang out with them, yes. So this person may ask you to hang out, or ask you out kind of like on a date, but it's not like a date, but it's kind of like a date. and you're just gonna be like, oh my gosh, like I'm so excited, okay? And this can be like to eat somewhere, or I don't know, something outdoors, or to like a local event, or like, oh, this person's gonna be performing here, we should go support them, or our friend in our friend group is gonna go perform live at this place, let's go see them, or like, you know, it could be anything, an art show or whatever, or some kind of gathering. And you're gonna go hang out with them or see them, and you're still trying to keep it cute, you're still trying to like keep it low-key or like not show too much, and just feel it out. It's like you're feeling out the vibe, feeling out the energy, but you already really like them, or you're already gonna feel kind of like connected to them, but you don't want to like reveal too much or come off too thirsty or anything like that, but you're not, so don't worry. I just feel like when we like someone, we may sometimes think that we're like, we don't want to come off too strong, but that person literally doesn't even have an idea that you like them like that. So don't be too hard on yourself. But it feels like as you guys hang out, or when you hang out, that's when the feelings are going to start to spark, go off, and this person may like just tell you like, oh, I really like hanging out with you, I think you're really cool, and you're just like, oh my gosh, you may start freaking out. Like they might not even have any idea, like I don't feel like they know that you like them or that you have a crush on them. So this will probably be like your moment, your time, your like ticket in to tell them like, oh, I really like you too, I think you're so cool, and you guys can continue hanging out, talking, getting to know each other, okay? But I do feel like they are gonna like you, or they already like you, they just are trying to feel you out as well and see if you like them. So it's always that like neither person wants to like show it, but eventually both of you have to like open up for it to advance forward. But feels like a friendship or a crush is blossoming and developing into something more. So you never know. And if this person or someone asks you to go somewhere, you should say yes. Just go for it. You never know, because maybe that person will introduce you to someone else, or you will start to like them, or you never know what can happen. So just say yes. You never know. Okay? So I like where this is going, guys. It just feels like love is in the air. I don't know what it is. It just feels like love is in the air. So, and I'm loving it. There's a reason why I called myself Nicloves, okay? All right, so let's continue on and extend it and see what's going on here. Oh, also, someone here could be like into music, or maybe they're a musician or play an instrument, or they're artsy, maybe an art and entertainment. Could also be someone who puts or decorates, does hair, or likes to put stuff in their hair, or also someone who has a tattoo like in their upper forearm or shoulder, like somewhere around like this area, okay? All right, so let's continue on and extended. Link will be below, and see where their overall energy is at. What are they thinking about when it comes to you? How do they feel about you in their heart and soul? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so let's continue on and extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care.